Almost 3 years ago, with the launch of RE3 Remake, RE Resistance was launched as a multiplayer Resident Evil trying to fill the empty gap of an online Resident Evil, which is expected, the game died. Years later, the highly anticipated game, RE-Verse, was launched as a playable beta with Resident Evil Village. This time, however, the game has already performed better than the previous online game, but definitely not as the developers expected, and the game may soon die if they do nothing to make the game more interesting. RE3 Resistance, RE8, RE-Verse, RE4 Remake, Outbreak. Will there ever be an Outbreak remake? This is the question that comes to mind after seeing all the numbers and analytics from the previous games. After all, those online Resident Evil games were not what fans demanded, and you can't simply expect the formula of an action game to work in a survival horror game, especially Resident Evil. It is Capcom's greatest opportunity to release the ultimate online multiplayer Resident Evil with the launch of Resident Evil 4. Have they all these years been secretly working on an Outbreak remake? Seeing how desperate they are in releasing an online Resident Evil, I would say probably. Also, looking back a couple months where there were rumors of an actual Resident Evil 4 remake, there were quite some rumors of a possible Outbreak remake as well. Now that Capcom has remade 4 of the originals, as the fans demand, it is time for these spin-off games to get an enhancement. So far, people are asking for a Code Veronica, to which the producer responded, "They are working on Resident Evil 4 Remake to give the best experience yet, but if the opportunity comes, they will work on a Code Veronica." Considering the fact that Resident Evil 4 Remake is a great deal and it will most probably sell pretty well, they might want to consider looking at the old spin-offs as well. In this case, Code Veronica, The Outbreaks File 1 and 2, or maybe list known games such as Dead Aim and Survivors, which are unlikely. After seeing the new RE4 mechanics presented at the recent RE showcase, I would say that an Outbreak remake would be the most fun to play. Imagine exploring all the locations of Raccoon City, and with all the monstrosities that T-Virus created, also performing the remake's mechanics, that roundhouse kick, and also let's not forget about stealth. However, there is something to know. The beauty of Outbreaks were the fact that every playable character is different. They are ordinary citizens of the Raccoon City, from a waitress all the way to a doctor. Characters feel and play differently, and that is the beauty of this game. Well, sure, Resident Evil Versus characters have different abilities as well, but I would guarantee that an Outbreak remake would bring back the glory days of online Resident Evil. So, that'll do it for this video. Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section. And if you have come so far and enjoyed the video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm a Raccoon City survivor, and as always, thanks for watching.